Every 30 seconds, someone in the world takes their own life. 6 out of 10 teenagers have thought about it. 1 in 10 have actually tried. 17-year-old Kristen Anderson was one of those 10. But unlike many, she survived. It was a freezing winter night when Kristen made a decision she thought would end her pain forever. She was grounded that evening but snuck out to meet friends, trying to escape the chaos brewing inside her. But instead of facing angry parents at home, Kristen wandered towards the train tracks near her neighborhood and laid down. In that moment, everything in her screamed, "Just make it stop! Make the pain end!" And then the rumble of the freight train approached. Kristen remembers it vividly. The police report said 33 train cars rolled over me, going 55 miles per hour. The conductor saw a yellow flash, but that flash wasn't light. It was me. As the train passed, a crushing force pinned her down. Wind, weight, overwhelming pressure. And when the wheel stopped, she opened her eyes. She wasn't dead. She turned to her right, and that's when she saw them. Her legs severed, lying 10 feet away, still wearing the bright white sneakers she'd gotten for Christmas. It felt like a nightmare, but I wasn't waking up. People were stunned. Kristen was the last person they expected to attempt suicide. She was smart, popular, from moving home, a friend everyone leaned on. Behind the smiles, her world had fallen apart. 4 close friends gone, cancer, a car crash, and a friend who hung himself. Her grandmother passed away, and with every loss, hope faded. When people ask how I was, I just say, "I'm here. Isn't that enough?" But inside, I felt empty. After the train accident, Kristen spent months in the hospital. Doctors tried to save her legs, but it was hopeless. Wheelchair, pain, depression, more suicidal thoughts. In the darkest moments, she cried out to God, "Why am I still here? What do you want with me like this?" That's when a stranger approached her, looked her in the eyes, and said words that haunted her. "If you had died that night, you would have gone to hell." It shook her hard. She grew up around church, but God always seemed distant. A relationship with Jesus sounded like something for other people. But now, she had questions about eternity she couldn't ignore. A friend opened the Bible with her. One verse lit up her heart like never before. John 14:6. "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." Suddenly it was clear. Heaven, eternity, the Father, there was only one way. I realized that night God spared my life. I should have died on those tracks, but He gave me a second chance. There in her hospital bed, Kristen surrendered her life to Christ. I told God, my life isn't mine to take, and I asked Him to forgive me for trying. The next few years weren't easy. Surgeries, more pain, more questions. But God wasn't finished with Kirsten. One day, she met a woman whose joy radiated something different, the love of Jesus. I told God, I want to know you the way she knows you. And He whispered back, "Let me be your best friend." That moment changed everything. Kristen learned to lean on God, not people. She immersed herself in His Word, found strength in Christian community. The suicidal thoughts faded. She left the antidepressants behind. Her life wasn't defined by disability, but by destiny. Today, Kristen runs Reaching New Ministries, Share your story to prevent others from falling into despair. I realize my value comes from God. My life has never been better. She helps teens, parents, and anyone drowning in hopelessness see that God's love is real and His plans for exceed our own. The train might have taken my legs, but God gave me a new life. To anyone standing on the edge, Kristen has one message. God is real. His plans are greater than your pain. Open your heart, open your eyes. Your life matters, and He's not done with you yet.